AITA for not telling my daughter I am aware of her lifestyle until almost a year later? My daughter is 25. She lives a fairly wealthy life, and when asked by family, she says she invests stocks, crypto, etc. I know she does. But that's not even half of her income. She does OnlyFans and Twitter and PH. I am aware of this because I will admit a single man in his 40s has needs. And I recognized it as her right away. I clicked on the Twitter profile and her face was the profile picture. I blocked her, made a note of the names so I wouldn't come across them anywhere else, and felt kind of weird of myself. But I didn't bring it up to her. That was a year ago. And a few days ago she finally admitted at a family function what she does. Mixed reactions and anger aside, I did let her know I knew. And I respected her choice to, as long as she was being safe and knew she was okay with this being online forever. She got really upset with me and told me I shouldn't be watching those kinds of things and that I am disgusting, vile, etc. She hasn't talked to me since and I get her disgust in it, but is it really that bad that I never told her? AITA for not telling my daughter I know what she did for work? NTA. If my dad accidentally came across anything related to my sex life, I'd want him to do exactly what you did. Block everything so he can't see it again and pretend it never happened. Act like everything is normal. Maybe you shouldn't have said you already knew, but sounds like you said that in the context of saying you respect her choice and just want her to be safe. So overall, well done. Hopefully she's just embarrassed and will get over it soon. NTA. I would prefer if no one told me if they found it. And she's a hypocrite for shaming you. NTA. Your adult daughter is living an adult life, which you have not interfered with. And so are you. So, you found her by accident and blocked her out of respect and did not bring up her life choices. Instead, respecting her once more, she divulges a year later what she does with her body to make a living. You say you already knew and she says you're disgusting? If that makes you disgusting, what does it make her, I wonder? I don't know what the hell is going on there, but I do know that you are NTA. NTA, you did the exact right thing, honestly. You came across her stuff, blocked her so you wouldn't have to see it, and kept her confidence at a time when she wasn't ready for others to know. You allowed her to choose how and when she would tell people, and then expressed that you knew and were okay with it as long as she is okay. Unless I am missing something. She might just be embarrassed and also probably hadn't reached the point of recognizing that her parents both are whole people and that many normal healthy people use sites like those. NTA. So she is okay with other people seeing her and paying her for her online content, but her father going online to look at porn is not okay? That's a double standard on her part. Wait, what? I came into this expecting you to shame sex workers. But instead a sex worker is shaming people for looking at porn. LMAONTA. NTA. She needs to grow up. NTA. She thinks you're vile and disgusting for watching porn. She's making porn so she doesn't think she's vile and disgusting too? She's just upset that you came across her profile. But she chose to make herself feel better about it by trying to place the blame on you. NTA. It's not like you were actively looking for her profile. You accidentally stumbled upon it. That's a totally different thing. You also showed her your full support, so it's very ahish of her to come at you like that, and especially to call you disgusting and creepy. That must be an awful thing to hear your daughter call you. NTA. She chose to do that with the possibility someone she knows would see. And how dare she call you names considering she's making a living off those same people? NTA. She literally makes her income of people watching. So she expects you to be a saint? That's hypocritical. NTA. You respected your daughter by blocking her immediately upon recognition. She's hypocritical with the name calling, but maybe she was under the assumption that you watched her content. NTA. The moment you recognized her, you blocked the account and made a note of the username so you could avoid her stuff. However, I would talk to her and make sure she knows you did that. Because it's possible she thought you were saying you looked at her stuff. Unfortunately, there are fathers out there who see nothing wrong with getting off to their daughter's OnlyFans. Dude. She embarrassed and humiliated at the thought of you seeing that, and she is projecting her own disgust onto you because it is easier to do the work believing those that watch are disgusting. But you as the performer are not. The performer is simply taking advantage of those disgusting people who deserve to be taken advantage of. These are the narratives we tell ourselves to manage cognitive dissonance. This is just human behavior. NTA, but her response is understandable. Understand it. Give her some time, and when she is ready to speak to you about it, then tell her you have made a point of never watching her. Then just support her, though it may take some time. Info. Did you make it clear that you immediately blocked her accounts and you haven't been following her biz this whole time? Because without that clarification, haha. NTA. Love the rules for thee but not for me, from your daughter though. You should all support me doing sex work. But dad, you consume the same kind of content I sell? You disgusting person. I mean shit. If she thinks the people who consume her content are disgusting and vile, I wonder where that places herself. NTA. She is for saying that people should not watch things like that. Why does she think people are paying her? NTA. Of course it's gross and disgusting to be potentially masturbating to a child or other family member. But you did the right thing by blocking, etc. If you had intentionally sought her out, then she'd be right on the mark. Otherwise she's an adult performer and chose this line of work. She needs to grow up and understand that family, friends, strangers are going to recognize her, and you did nothing wrong by staying silent. She probably thinks because you were silent that you'd been watching her. And that indeed would be disturbing. But that wasn't the case. She's going to have to get over it on her own terms, and you'll just have to wait until then. Based on her reaction, though, she hadn't thought all of this out. What happens when she finds a mate and then finds out about her job? She's going to have problems all around. NTA. She's a hypocrite.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.